Okay, everyone, welcome to Morning Move this lovely Wednesday morning. We are going to bring some movement, some blood flow into your body so you can start your day off right, get to work, be productive. We're actually going to start on the floor today. So if you would like to join me on the floor, we will be doing that. All you need today is a mat. Everything is going to be body weight. We are going to start in a child's pose here. So, toes to touch, hips are back, arms are out in front of you. Nice big stretch here. Option to move your arms to one side and move your arms to the other side. Let's move them to one side and to the other. And then we're gonna rock up into tabletop here. We're gonna lift one arm up here and bring it through threading the needle. Option to bring your opposite arm over to the back side, grabbing your thigh for a nice shoulder opener. And putting that hand on the ground, twisting again, planting that hand, other side. Hand goes up in the air, option wrist rolls, and threading the needle. Option to take your arm to the other side. And planting that hand, reversing that twist all the way up again, and planting that hand down. Let's flip our feet into let's actually go into some cat-cows. So, we're gonna cow our back. Sternum goes forward, and cat our back arching. Cow, dropping that belly down, and cat, nice round in your back, and cow last round, and cat. Let's move through some hip rotations. Any movement you want to bring in, you can wag your tail back and forth. And now we are gonna flip our feet, go up into a downward facing dog, pedal out your feet, strong shoulders pressing through your palms all the way up to your shoulders, really opening that back side of the body up. Pedal out your feet, hamstring and calf stretches here. Take a deep breath in and out. Walking your feet up to your hands. We are gonna take a slow roll all the way up. One vertebrae at a time. All the way up to stand. Let's do some nice shoulder rolls here. Shoulder rolls backwards, and we're gonna go forward. Shoulder rolls forward. Let's go backwards and forwards. Awesome. We're gonna take a neck roll now. One ear to your shoulder, roll it forward, other ear, other shoulder. One ear, one shoulder, one ear, other shoulder. Awesome. We're gonna take that shoulder across for a nice shoulder stretch here. And other side. Awesome, we're gonna go into a chest opener all the way down and back, interlacing your hands behind your back, pressing those shoulder blades together. Chest is open, sternums towards the ceiling. And let's take a nice forward bend here, just allowing those shoulders to come slightly overhead. Option to bend your knees, let your chest rest on those shoulders. are going into the body of our warm-up today. We are gonna do 6 different exercises and then we're gonna do a cool down. So we just finished our warm-up. Our first exercise this morning is gonna be a squat with rotation. So we're gonna squat down, rotate back, your eyes follow your hands. Join me here. Squat with rotation. We're gonna be here for about a minute. So take your time with your warm-up. Squatting down, opening back. We have about 30 seconds left. Really slow on that rotation. We're just giving some movement into our spine, making sure that's nice and warmed up. Got about 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, our next exercise we're gonna do is a nice hip opener. We're gonna be opening our hips for 30 seconds towards the outside. So, outside circling, and then in about 30 seconds, we're gonna do some inward circles. Really opening up those hips, making sure they're moving in directions that we don't do in normal everyday life. Whether we're walking to our desk, walking out to the parking lot to our car, sitting in a chair. Now let's switch to go in. So bringing that knee from the outside back to our midline. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Nice job. Okay, next exercise is going to be a reverse lunge side body stretch. Join me here. We're going to switch off legs that we're reversing with. Make sure you are stable, have your balance before you switch legs. So my back leg is straight. Doing a nice side body stretch with your opposite arm that the leg is in front. Making sure you're feeling a stretch all the way through here. Breathing into that deep stretch. Should feel really nice. Got about 10 more seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Next exercise, good mornings. So hands are behind your head or on your hips. We're opening that back side of our body. All our hamstrings, our calves, slow and controlled on the way up and down. Making sure our core is still slightly engaged. Have a nice opener here. Take your time. There's a slight bend in those knees. We don't want them to be locked out. Good job. Keep it slow and controlled. Next exercise in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We're going to move into a hamstring scoop now. So that foot is kickstanded out in front of us. We're going to do a nice big arm circle, pressing that leg down to meet the mat. Hamstring scoops. So we're trying to open up this back side of our leg here, pressing it down to the mat, using our arms for some momentum. Try not to fully lock out that front leg. We don't want to be sitting into our joints. This is a nice dynamic movement. So we're getting that blood flowing to our muscles. Take your time. We'll switch in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Here we're gonna go into a lateral lunge stretch here. We're gonna switch from side to side, holding for about 2 seconds. Slow and controlled. Sending those hips behind us. Keep it up at your own pace. All right, let's slow it down now. We're gonna go into our cool down of this lovely morning move. Let's make our way to the floor. We're gonna come back into this tabletop position right now. We're gonna flip our feet back into our downward facing dog. Your muscles should be warmed up a little bit, so it might be a little bit easier to feel a stretch here, a little bit more comfortable. You can pick your feet up onto your toes and then plant your heels to one side. That should feel like a little bit different of a stretch. And then we'll pick our toes up again and bring them up to the other side, planting down to the other side. Beautiful. We are going to take this into a high plank, planting our foot on the outside of our hands for a nice runner's lunge here. Option to drop back your knee. Option to stay up here. Option to twist. Option to drop your back knee. Grab that quad for a nice stretch here. Grab your foot for a quad stretch. We are going to send our hips back with our knee to the ground for a nice stationary, static, half split stretch to stretch out that hamstring. So, my leg out in front of me is straight. Should feel a nice stretch on the back side here. Deep breath in and out. Let's switch back to that runner's lunge. So rock forward, pop that back heel up, back to high plank, planting our opposite foot by our hands, runner's lunge on the other side. So option to back, drop that back leg, option to stay up and twist. That should feel really good in your front of your hip, or option to drop that back knee down again and grab that foot for a quad stretch. Let's take a deep breath in and out. Let's rock back towards our half splits. Leg is straight out in front of us. We're going to feel that nice opening to the back side of our leg. Deep breath in and out. Let's come back up to a runner's lunge, into a high plank. Drop those knees. We're gonna sit back around. We're gonna do a nice big hug of one of our legs in super tight. And then we're gonna do a nice supine twist, bringing that knee to the opposite side of our body. Arms can be out in a T. It should be a gentle twist. Do not force anything. Just let it be. Deep breath in and out. Grab that knee back in And we're gonna flip it into a figure 4 stretch, flexing your foot, feeling a little bit deeper of a stretch. Option to do this sitting up. We'll take a deep breath in and out. We will switch out legs. Other leg goes long, giving your opposite leg a big hug in before we take it to the other side for a supine twist. Gentle twist. Arms go out in a T. Deep breath in and out. Let's bring that knee back in. Final stretch. Nice figure 4. We'll take a deep breath in. Final breath of class. And out. Extend long. Both of your legs and plant your feet. Roll up to seat. And that was our morning move. Thanks so much for joining us. We will see you later. Thank you.